Do you remember when Visa cards first came out? You were used to paying with cash or with a check, and then a Visa came out. It was this weird payment system that you didn't understand. And she said, yeah, I remember that. Well, Bitcoin is just the next evolution of another payment system.
Brace yourself, Nakamoto was the foundation.
What up, guys? It's your boy Nakamoto Crypto here, and today we have got a question. Guys, what do you think about a 17 cents ADA price right after tomorrow's hard fork? As Cardano plummets ahead of Shelley, a rebound is expected. ADA holders are taking profits as the Shelley upgrade approaches, but several layers of support should allow the price to rebound. Cardano took a 12.4% nosedive over the past 16 hours as a much anticipated Shelley upgrade approaches. Despite the mounting selling pressure, data reveals that the 12 to 13% support level may hold. Bouncing off this barrier could propel ADA to new yearly highs. So several technical indexes suggest that Cardano sits in a overbought territory, but there is a robust support barrier that should allow ADA to rebound. Cardano is set to transition to a proof-of-stake consensus algorithm on July the 29th. As the Shelley upgrade approaches, investors seems to be cashing in their ADA. Mounting selling pressure led to a 12.4% correction over the past 16 hours. So from a technical perspective, the recent price action appears to be part of an ascending parallel channel where the smart contracts token has been contained since mid-March. Since then, each time Cardano has risen to the upper boundary of this channel, it drops down to hit the lower boundary. So from this point, it bounces back up again, which is consistent with the characteristics of a channel. Now, the so-called Ethereum killer has moved down to the middle of the channel. It presents an ambiguous outlook. ADA could either break below this support level and drop to the lower boundary of the channel, or bounce off this hurdle to a new yearly high. So roughly 50,000 addresses had previously purchased over 6.8 billion ADA between the 12 and the 13 cents level. This massive supply call could have the ability to absorb any downward pressure, since holders within this range would likely try to remain profitable in the long positions. So on the flip side, the IO map cohorts reveal there isn't any major resistance that will impede Cardano from rebounding towards new yearly highs. However, the upper boundary of the ascending parallel may hold. So this hurdle is currently sitting at around 17 cents. So that is epic right there. A 17 cents Cardano, if it follows this chart as it has been since March of 2020. So this is incredible news. Again, the best performing alternative coin is ADA this year so far. It has outperformed a lot of these tokens, including Bitcoin. Even some of the big coins, ADA has outperformed. Last year it was Chainlink's year. This year is Cardano's year. This is an epic move. Nobody expected Cardano to jump from 2 cents all the way to 17 cents if it follows these levels. So what do you think about this article? Do you think ADA can hit 17 cents or higher right after the Shelley hard fork? Next, we have got a Bitcoin price rallies to 13% to break through the $11,000 mark. Bitcoin price has rallied to $11,394, and surging volume suggests that the bulls have a plan to press the price even higher. This is incredible. Within the last hour, BTC price has pushed through $11,000 level in a high volume surge, which saw the price reach a new 2020 high of 11,394. So at the time of publishing, the price has pulled back slightly to about 11,150 range, but purchasing volume continues to rise in the 1 hour time frame. So this suggests that the top ranked digital asset on CoinMarketCap may have another go at a daily high. So will Bitcoin reach $20,000 this year? That is the question of the day. Ethereum price also surged above its previous high by rallying to 333, but at the time of writing, the top altcoin has pulled back below the $3,330 mark. So there you have it. As we speak, the entire crypto market cap is at $326.7 billion. So we're getting close to a $500 billion market cap. Crypto overall has been up this year, and Bitcoin just skyrocketed past the $10,000 mark all the way up to $11,300. This was an epic run for Bitcoin for the last 24 hours. Which brings us to this. Again, where do you see the price of Bitcoin by the end of this year? Do you see a $20,000 BTC by the end of 2020? It is possible, as we live in crypto and anything is possible. Lastly, we have got staking now on Ethereum 2.0 takes its first step with the testing system for validators. The transition to Ethereum 2.0 and its proof of stake consensus mechanism is finally underway. So announced on Monday this week, Ethereum developers have released a validator launchpad on the Medela testnet to educate and prepare future validators as part of a multi-year, multi-stage rollout of the Ethereum network's most important upgrade to date. ETH2 will radically transform the world's largest smart contract platforms as it shifts from a proof of work POW to a proof of stake POS. In proof of work, miners do the job of validating transactions through a complex math solved by a computer hardware and then adding them to a data of blocks in a series or chain that is cryptographically secured. But in a proof of stake, on the other hand, it lets entities known as validators lock up holdings of a network's currency as collateral for the rights to validate a transaction without the need for computer hardware. Validators are rewarded based on how much crypto they initially stake. So the transition from POS is aimed to improve the Ethereum scalability issues that arise from its inability to handle a large quantity of transactions under POW. So POS also expected to be more cost effective than mining. So 3 phases of the rollout are planned, with the first being phase 0, focusing on the underlying tech behind staking by tracking validators and their balances. The launchpad, which comes before phase 0, will enable validators to track and deposit test stakes on the upcoming multi-client testnet. So when phase 0 arrives, validators will start securing Ethereum network with real stakes. So phase 2 and phase 3 will revolve around adding a storing ETH2 data and enabling programs to run on the network, respectively. The legacy is that Ethereum platform will exist for some time as its own independent POW chain, but the developers stressed that the transition towards proof of stake starts now. So what do you guys think about phase 0 of Ethereum proof of stake testnet finally is here? Dates will probably soon follow. People have been waiting for this for like 3 years. When it's gonna start, they have announced it, and they have been pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back. Hence why a lot of Ethereum fans are migrating to Cardano, as Cardano seems to be moving a little bit faster in terms of their transition and their migration, as a hard fork is predicted tomorrow as we speak. And yeah, let's see what ETH 2.0 has to offer. And in my opinion, both coins or tokens can coexist pretty much in terms of interoperability, scalability, and yeah. On that click, if you like the content, please don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe for some daily crypto updates. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Best performing asset in the last 10 years. True. Look into crypto, we need volunteers. No need to tiptoe, it won't disappear. Do your research, history made it clear.